A strong message for New York leadership from voices within the state prison system. These corrections officers outside Attica Correctional Facility joining hundreds of others across the state for an illegal strike unsanctioned by their union. That strike in its second day today. It began at Collins Correctional on Monday, spreading rapidly around our region and the state. In Western New York, officers at 5 of the 7 state prisons are now on the picket line. As of tonight, it appears a total of 9 prisons statewide are impacted by strike efforts based on where the Department of Corrections has shut down visitation until further notice. Good evening once again. In her first public message since the strikes began yesterday, the governor tonight says she's preparing to send in the National Guard to staff these prisons if officers remain on strike after tomorrow. But there is a long list of demands that officers say they want before they'll head back to work. Those demands include a reversal of the HALT bill, which currently restricts the use of solitary confinement areas, plus no staffing reductions and no pay reductions or disciplinary actions for those protesting. 7 News, as you know, is a voice for everyone. And tonight we're working to amplify voices from both sides of the picket line. We're turning the mic over to families of corrections officers, as well as those who used to work inside, about the conditions these officers are working under. But we begin with 7 News reporter Derek Hyde, who brings us up to speed on the strikes live outside Collins tonight. Derek.
That's right, Jeff. Welcome back to Collins Correctional Facility. And if you've been watching us for the past couple days, you'll know that you're used to me with the prison behind me. But here we're reversing things, and here we're going to take you across the street from the prison to an ongoing strike with many of their corrections officers not going to work. Now, there's only about a few dozen people here now. This is the lowest it's been all day. There's been upwards of 100 at some points. But now the governor's saying the National Guard is prepared to step in and start supporting the corrections officers that are still staffing the facilities right now. But how did we get to a point that the governor is sending the National Guard to our prisons?
And I understand the reasons why they're doing it. I don't think anybody supports it. There was no other option.
Vinny Blasio is a retired 27-year veteran officer of the New York State Corrections Department. But now Blasio has a new role as an advocate for his former co-workers who will not speak to the media out of fear for their jobs.
It's their voice that needs to be heard, and they cannot speak. They're just frustrated, and they say, I'm willing to give up this job because I am not safe on the inside anymore. And you can't blame them for that.
For 2 days now, COs at Collins Correctional in Southern Erie County have gone on an illegal strike, and prisons across Western New York and across the state are joining in.
Not only are they looking at fines, discipline, they're facing possible termination.
Per New York State's Taylor law, strikes by public employees like these COs are prohibited and could even lead to jail time. This protest followed a 3-day lockdown at Collins after what the state called a contraband cell phone incident.
Collins was the boiling point as far as what had just recently happened with the dorm takeover. But this is in no way reflective of one jail or just Collins.
On the second day of the strike, we are finally hearing from the state. Corrections Commissioner Daniel Martusello said in a statement, this strike is causing irreparable harm to the operations of the department and jeopardizing the safety and security of their co-workers within these facilities. I'm told by several people the officers at work when this strike started have been mandated to stay and work for 2 days straight. Governor Kathy Hochul has also issued a statement saying, quote, the illegal and unlawful actions being taken by a number of correction officers must end immediately. Hochul ordered the National Guard to secure the correctional facilities in the event the strike is not resolved by Wednesday. She added, quote, correction officers do difficult work under challenging circumstances, and I have consistently fought for them to have better pay and working conditions and will continue to do so. But based on the signs outside the prisons, these workers say the governor is part of the problem.
You don't hear them out there, we are demanding more money, we're demanding this. What are you hearing from them? We want to be safe. Who does not want to feel safe?